Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about the truth about diversifying into catering apps. So in a recent live stream with my co-host Budsoda, we touched on a subject about diversifying into catering platforms such as Deliver That, Skipcart, Zifty, and all sorts of other companies that have you schedule deliveries ahead of time as opposed to the standard on demand that most of us are accustomed to. Which is why I wanted to make sure this wasn't lost in the live stream, because there is valuable information, and now we do remove those long form streams from the YouTube channel after streaming them. So with that said, we are presenting a clip from the Gone Wyld live stream about the truth about diversifying into catering apps, how it actually is for gig workers today, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain, is never intended to be, legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over is very market to market and case by case. And what applies to me and my market, Budsoda's market, or any of the markets that were mentioned during the live stream may not apply to you. So with that said, enjoy the clip.
A lot of people be like, well, I make my money off Doordash, Spark, but they don't diversify at all. It's like, no, like, okay, what if Spark has a slow day? I see you people always complaining online, oh my God, it's so slow today. Well, if you had multiple gigs, especially scheduled ones, you wouldn't have to worry about, on-demand apps feeding you exclusively.
I almost do exclusively scheduled orders at this point. Not even because like I want it that way, because number one, the orders are just not there in the on-demand space. Like in my opinion, like it just hasn't been as active. But also, quite frankly, I'm juggling so much. I need proper time management to get shit done. It's not about simply, oh, I just need to wait for the proper orders. I have so many things that I need to do. Time management is necessary.
So here's one thing I love about scheduled orders. So I messaged GigWise Tim, and he's got another 3:30 a.m. But like, it's either a huge payout to start your day if it's getting you out earlier than usual, and you're getting a big jump start on your day, or at least you're keeping a more structured day versus, I'm looking at the map. Like if you're looking at DoorDash map, it's like paying, it's not really that busy right now. I'll wait to go out, and then 2 hours turns into 4, and then you've already wasted half your day. And versus if you have scheduled out orders and you got to be out there by, let's just say 8 a.m., you've already started your day. You're going to be going and going and going because you based your day around these scheduled orders. And then after the scheduled orders are done, then you can decide, well, did I make enough money for today, or do I need to keep hustling?
I prefer a morning order. I don't care if it's $20. I'm more likely to take it.
Yeah. A lot of breakfast orders are pretty small. Like it'll be like $90 subtotal of food and $20 payouts. So me, I don't mind them either, but I know, Joe, you're a little more picky than me.
Yeah, my minimum is 30 for catering. But if it's $30 and it gets me going first thing in the day, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Like that is the only thing I would push back on. Like if you made 20 and 30, I don't care if it, like what I used to do, and I loved doing this, is $30 catering orders first thing in the day. I'll even have things like Skipcart open, which sometimes you'll have on-demand catering orders and stuff like that. And it just keeps rolling. By the time you hit noon, you basically hit your financial goal, and you could do the rest of your, like, do whatever you have to do. Like that I used to love. It doesn't always happen that way. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. I loved that.
But now the catering apps are worried about if you're showing up on time, leaving on time, and then getting to delivery and hitting complete on time. I guess it's not Um,
And don't even get me started
it's
on
not just,
delivery
yeah,
recently.
it's not just here. You showed up on time and you're starting to set up. Now they actually care if you hit complete on time or not. Versus the old way was, okay, you arrived to the customer on time. You're there setting up. We're worried about the photo after the fact. Now it's like, oh, you got to mark it delivered, just like all these cartwheel apps, will drive you insane to just do it. So it's like, I imagine there's a lot of block photos coming through now, and like I've had to do that a couple times where they just told me to complete it because I was there to have it be on time, even though I was already there.
Mm-hmm.
And the customer is like, I'm like, got 4 catering bags in my hand. Here's the customer trying to call me. It's like, like, are you there? I'm like, I don't see the picture of the food. I'm like, yes, I'm here. I'm like, just the app had me complete it before I could get it set up, and I can add a photo after. Usually you can go into the history tab or add another photo somewhere, but I know some of these catering apps you can't. So a lot of people are just using they'll take a shot of their back seat or the back of the vehicle, a trunk or something full of food, and they'll just take that and upload that as a past the geo fence or whatever BS they got going on these days. I don't like that stuff, but I guess that's what they want because they want the stats, even though that
Yeah.
you're at the customer in a normal amount of time.
Now, the only thing I would push back on that with is that because of the way the gig economy is evolved, well, the catering economy is evolving, really. It's just frustrating because I know a lot of restaurants are playing silly games. Well, I don't know if it's just the restaurants, but I know that Deliver That has changed their platform entirely. And I know that Skip Cart, I just had it out with them so recently, and I think there's a huge shift coming on, and I am not sure if I'm here for it yet, but we'll see. By the way, make sure you join us for the Driven Wyld live stream, and you could be part of the conversation too. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Driven was the only way, but must. Take it back, we're looking backwards.